Hello, puzzle fans, and welcome back to The Room 3. In the last episode, we went ahead and did a puzzle that turned on the lighthouse. So now, we gotta see what we gotta do next. Interesting. I do know there's a puzzle that goes with that, but I think that's something I'm gonna have to wait on for right now. Alright, so we're back here. Let's go ahead and put the next triangle in place. Okay. Ah, alright, so I don't have to look at it from some odd angle. I can move the top and the bottom. That'll work. The object that emerged from the table is essential. All is now open. I wish I could read it. I think I can rotate these dials at the top and its base. That is true. That is what I'm doing. It's like I'm missing a piece. If I look at a certain angle, rotating the dials seems to form a coherent shape from these. Yes, I understand that. There's a partly formed archway on the far wall. If I rotate these dials correctly. Alright, let me see here. Where is this partly formed archway? Ah, it's over there. Alright, so I do have to look at it from this direction. Alright, so those line up then with the archway. There we go. I knew what I was doing, but it was just a little bit on the finicky side. But alright. We made it through. Okay, we've got an entire new area here. Interesting. Here you stand, all corporeal and breathing and the rest. Existing is something you appear to have a tremendous knack for, a useful trait, and one that has been distressingly lacking in my previous apprentices. Perhaps my search really is at an end. The library is unique in all the world, though I would counsel against indulging your curiosity. As is common at Greyholm, there are things here that are not sympathetic toward inquisitive hands. Do not idle here. The craftsman. Alright, so there's that. We've got this over here. She seems familiar somehow. Okay. Small mechanism. Okay. Power generator in the library doesn't seem to be working. I should be able to use its sliding connectors to power through it. Alright. Oh, alright. I understand this puzzle well enough, I think. Alright. A little bit of trial and error there, but made it work. So now we have power going somewhere. Not sure exactly where, but I guess we will find out. I did still want to look around this library a bit more, though. Like, what's over here? I think this stand is made for a particular book. Alright. Doesn't seem to be working. Can't see a way to operate it. Alright, well, perhaps that'll be later on then. Let's go the way they want us to for now. Small metal object. Alright, we are collecting different things. Very interesting. Alright. We powered up the clock tower, it looks like. That also powered this. Oh, this is going to be the same as the last one there, where we have to try to adjust it to get the right frequency. Got it. Alright, so we're in the clock tower. I don't seem to have the things that I collected. So those other two things that I collected are gone. I wonder if those are only meant to be used in the main building? Socket. Can I attach something here? Alright. What do you know of time? This tower was added by my great-grandfather, though his time ran out earlier than expected. Your path will appear when the last bell tolls midnight. A trifle dramatic, I know, but our ancestors understood more than they realized. There truly are moments when the cycle of our world brings it closer to its neighbors. Alright. So we've got this thing to look at here. Okay. Small circular socket. Huh. Ah. Small metal pillar. Alright. There we go. Now let's go ahead and move it over. Alright, let's go inside and see what we get here. Is there a way to turn this large gear? There we go. Metal ring. Looks like some kind of socket. Socket for something I have not gotten yet. But now I have. Handle came out of the socket. The intricacy of these puzzles is really interesting. Not quite sure what I'm doing here. There we go. Had to match it to the bottom. Alright. Oh, something's going on. Alright, so I'm guessing I have to get the pieces to the different areas. Alright. So let's see here. Doesn't really matter what you do there, you're gonna have to take it down this way, I think. Alright, so we got the first two. I actually like these kind of mazes quite a bit, so this is actually quite entertaining for me. So let's go down with this one, over, down, over, down, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, and in. Reminds me a lot of the Friday the 13th puzzle game that there was, but without as many restrictions on it and such, which makes it much more enjoyable, I can say. Alright. Same pattern repeated, but this time we're going to go this way, up, over, and then down. Perfect. Alright, so now let's see. Part of the thing is always figuring out what exactly moves. I had it there, but it didn't want it. There we go. it has to go out of this area. There we go. That'll work. So then we can move this back. If it will move back. Oh, do I need this? Might need that out of my way. There we go. Now we can rotate it in there. And we'll push the button. Alright. So it's the same thing here. We need this to be... Alright, so let's start on this end. We need that like that. Then this section actually just stays where it is there. And then this section we need like that. Perfect. We have a gear. Do I go away from this puzzle now and over here? I don't think so. Doesn't look like there's anything there yet. Some sort of crystal. It's another strange pyramid, but I can't open these bars. Is there a gear missing from somewhere else that I'm not noticing? There's a panel with a spinning wheel next to the massive pendulum. Should investigate it. Yeah, well, this panel over here needs a key of some sort, and I don't have a key. Ah, this gear is... I see. Alright, interesting. Well, let's head up the staircase here. I really do love on this game how it's much more than just a simple puzzle box. It is so many things that you have to go through all at the same time. It's really quite interesting. Yeah. That goes there. Turning and stuff is a little bit hard, but... Alright, well, we broke that. Just wanted to make sure there's nothing else that I'm missing in this room before we head over here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so this is also a slider puzzle. Okay. Clock face. I have a feeling this is gonna have to go downstairs. And the clock face is gonna go in here. All right. There we go. A little bit of knowledge of chess helps there. Though, I mean, surprised that I wasn't beaten by the other pieces. But I guess that's not how the game was supposed to be played. Alright, so that looks like it should go that way. There we go. There is one that's got two. Seems like this shouldn't, because it's spinning more than one full rotation, seems like, but in this world, I guess that is perfectly logical. There we go. Fairly easy puzzle overall. And we have this crank handle yet again. This handle's been really important here. Alright. We know how this game is played. So let's see here. Start on the one side. That's good there. That's good there. And that looks right there. Handle with a socket. Ballerina statue. No way to adjust the clock, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think I'm at this point yet. Can I use this with that? Doesn't look like it. Large wooden door near the golden box. There must be a way to open it. Oh. Oh, alright. This is where I do like the hints, because I wouldn't have even considered looking in that direction. As I said, the puzzles in this one are so much more in depth than they were on the previous one. Alright, so something missing from this panel. Yes, there is. There we go. Now let's take that winding key. Wind it up. I'm guessing the top will pop open. Think I understand. Alright. So now we can put this ballerina over there. She comes up into this area. Have her come around here. Up into there. And then down on the other side. Alright, we got a gem. What does that do for... Oh. Duh. As I said, the puzzles are so complex, I almost forget that there's another part to the puzzles. Alright. So, we want this one to be blue, this one to be blue. I'm not sure all the pieces are there yet. Alright, so let's go back to this puzzle. Aha! Well, that does make it a bit easier. There we go. Alright, we've got this key. Fairly sure I know where that goes. Back up the stairs we go. One would assume this goes there. Do I have to go back up here? Yes, I did. Alright. So now we can go down to the basement. I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am, because, as I said, the puzzles here are just really over the top and extraordinary. And I mean, I definitely do need the hints at points in time, but I don't mind that. It makes it more exciting. There we are. Hands of the clock. Alright. We still have the winding key. That should break the crystal on the top now. There we go. Alright, so we have completed Chapter 3, the Clocktower. Impressive, you have bested the ruthless mechanism of the Clocktower, with humanity intact. Tolling bells mark progress, but not without hardship. Alright, so we had some fun with it there. We have completed this chapter, and I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of The Room 3.